Okay, so the good news is I'm not into mechs, so we're back to sanity. It's still kind of attractive, though. I might need more info.
So that is Zekrom, one of the legendary dragons from Black and White. It's the one you encounter in White version. I can't remember if it's the one that's Truth or Ideals, but it is Dragon Electric. It's pretty badass. I like the other one's design better, but this one seemed more fuckable to me.
I did the thing where I bite my lip with my teeth. I'm gonna smash and call my therapist after this is over.
Turns out I really like Pokemon. I mean, really like Pokemon. Oh god.
Oh no.
Listen, there's plenty of Pokemon pouring out there.
There's like a weird nuance to it because these are animals that you capture and fight on your behalf. It's a little guy!
That is, in fact, the male version.
That is the male version, yes, that is correct.
Of?
Meowstick! A little psychic cat thing. I know it has a different stat spread and move pool depending on if it's male or female, but they're both psychic. Its ears are covering... You know what? Never mind what its ears are covering.
Deal breakers?
Like it has very sensitive ears with psychic organs down there.
Well, I mean, I was gonna pass anyway, but like I'm gonna hold this thing close to my chest, and it's my little magical girl mascot now.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hands.
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 Hands?
Hands?
Hands!
Hans. What is this thing?
Barbaracle. So it's like a barnacle that grows up to be angry and hateful. I want to say it's water rock, but I can't swear to it. It's not what I've ever used. I remember seeing it and being like, oh, that's a thing.
That's like 12 different reasons to pass there.
Okay then. Pass or Shadow Realm?
The babies are in Shadow Realm. However, there are also hideous adults in Shadow Realm that can beat this guy to the ground if he tries anything.
True. So Shadow Realm...
This just feels like a bad influence. Shadow Realm.
I still think you should hug him.
Who is this?
That is Decidueye, the final form of Rowlet.
Yep. So this is the final form of the grass starter from Sun and Moon. It is Grass Ghost, and also it can use some of the strings it has for its tie as like a bow and arrow.
I'm imagining it as a tenor with a British accent to smash. This guy's cute.
That was actually my starter of choice in Moon back in the day.
Yep.
Okay. It's less of a monstrosity than I remember. So I started Sun. I never finished it. My starter was Litten. I remember hearing that it evolved into this, and I was all kinds of offended.
That is a standard response.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone was like, it turns into that? What the fuck?
Maybe it's some sort of maternal instinct that makes me not want to let go of my child as they grow up. Maybe I shouldn't stint their growth. Maybe I should let them be who they want to be. And if that what they want to be is a pro wrestler, even if I'm worried for them, who am I to say no? But also, I just referred to myself as their mother, so I'm probably gonna have to pass.
Okay.
In fact, maybe we should Shadow Realm him so he can be the one to, like, beat for Barbosa whatever the fuck into the ground.
Okay.
I still think you should hug him.
Fuck, it's more attractive the longer I look at it. Not in, like, not to the same level as shapeshifter guy whose name escapes me.
Zorork.
Zorork. Isn't, oh my god, isn't that so great? I don't even know the name of my crush. What is happening to me?
Mental note, buy plushie later.
Oh, god. I thought it was above this. Oh, I can't judge anymore. I can't. So okay. So what's this dude's deal?
So Lycanroc has different forms depending on which version of Sun or Moon you have. It has like daylight, midnight, and fucking whatever the special one Ash got, because of course Ash needed a special one. Yeah. But this is the midnight form, which is the coolest looking one.
Yes.
As I recall, it was the one you could get in Moon, and it's the one that I can't remember her name, but the Kahuna of the second island uses.
Are Kahunas gym leaders?
Sun and Moon is weird, is my answer to that. So, they aren't, but they are, but they aren't.
I like a little twist. This might come as a surprise, but Smash?
Smash, okay.
Cause like I'm imagining like two separate narratives. Maybe they intertwine. I don't know. In one, he's like the cool I work alone member of the group who like slowly grows onto you, and the other is angsty child who just needs a friend. So like, fuck me. Not like. Well. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. Oh no. Oh, I've changed. I'm a different person now. Something is not the same.
Oh my god. This took a turn.
Okay, you know what? Maybe fuck me is literal, cause Smash.
Okay. So Lazzle. She is a poison flyer, as I recall.
And fun thing, with Pow World, they pretty much ripped off this character, but made it straight up that, it gets its power from having fun with their trainers.
I swear that was not the lip bite was not in the content. What the fuck? It's a red panda.
It's like a teddy bear thing that is angry.
Yep, and it's called Beware.
It is Beware.
Oh. I mean, it was gonna be a Shadow Realm anyway, but I feel like this one's mean, so I'm gonna make it a regular pass. Okay, so we have a Common Rider.
It is a fighting bug thing from the Negaverse.
The Negaverse!
Something like that. Look, Sun and Moon has an entire post-game plot. Actually, it has a regular game plot about, like, things from another dimension breaking into that dimension, and this is a thing from another dimension. There was a certain point in the Sun Moon post-game where I just went, like, you know, I just don't care anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't. I've enjoyed this game, but I think I'm done.
It's been 8 seasons. Maybe we should wrap it up.
Yeah.
Why'd you put Joey and Rachel together? Like, Okay, it looks like if Servo, is that the red one from Mystery Science Theater?
Yes.
It looks like he became a Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider Servo. Oh my god, I love this narrative. In this narrative, I would be like, disclaimer, I don't know shit about Kamen Rider. I'm just like the like side chick love interest who sort of has like the tempestuous or whatever the word is, like relationship with a guy. Like we kind of argue a little bit, but then we realize, oh wait, we actually like each other. And it'd be like a controversial like discussion in the fandom. I don't know whether to put it as Smash or Smash. We don't have a lot of Smashes. Let's go with Smash.
Okay.
Oh my god! Another Pretty Cure character! Let me pull up Torame from Pretty Cure. Once Sherman gets the fuck off of my laptop and stops minimizing or maximizing everything. Reset. 100. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Although he's supposed to be a wolf. I'm assuming this is a cat.
Yes.
Oh, so it's like his not evil counterpart. More details?
Fuck. Give me a minute. To Bulbapedia. It was an event Pokemon, which means you had to go to specific things to download it. It's an electric type. It was exclusive to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It was caused from an explosion from a lightning bolt hitting a volcano, apparently. It absorbs electricity and shoots it and punches it, and it's fast and zappy zap. I got nothing.
This might be another Smash, because I'm running into the same incident I was running into with the, Midnight Wolf creature.
Okay.
Okay, that is just Pete the Dragon, but as an apple pie.
So that is Appleton, which is one of our favorite Pokemon. I actually have a shiny one in my copy of Shield. Its name is Pippin.
Yes.
He's a little creature.
Like, he starts off as like a little worm living inside an apple, and then depending on what item you give it, it turns into a variety of different apple dragon things. Hide your apples better. Don't care, like Appleton better.
Yep.
Shadow Realm, because that's baby, and I want to cradle him in my arms like a little baby.
I still think you should hug him.
Oh. This is... Okay, so you know the episode of SpongeBob where, like, he's, like, in a cave with, like, a bunch of, like, stone versions of himself for years, and he goes crazy, and it's a really dark episode now that I think about it. This is if that happened to Meowth.
You're not far off. This is actually an evolved form of Meowth, specifically in Sword and Shield.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I know this.
That is Berserker.
Oh. Oh, wait, is he supposed to be like a guy working in the mines? Because like he has like the helmet with like the flashlight on it.
He's more angry Viking.
Okay, so once again, I have two narratives in my head. One is like dad bod Viking, but in the form of a gremlin that's like, oh yes, we fight for glory and freedom, and I am so your type, Layla. And the other is old man McGucket. But you know what? I'm gonna go with the Scotland freedom narrative and say Smash.
Okay.
It's my aesthetic!
It is a fairy type. Let me check a detail real quick. Okay, yeah, it is from Sun and Moon.
Yep.
And it can evolve into a variety of different colors and flavors depending on things you do to it.
Yep.
This is Alcremie, the... It's... Let's see here, what do they call it? Where is the damn...
Oh my god, if you like hone in on like the little dollop
There
on
we
the
go,
top of
the
her
cream
head, she looks like
Pokemon.
Jimmy Neutron.
She is the cream Pokemon.
Clem. Is that Clem? So once again, I have a narrative in my head. Of like, I just imagine her as like my sweet little cottagecore wife with like her soft friendly fairy voice. Like I know there's that one chick in Scarlet Violet who has like the baker looking attire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like she's just like the soft sweet one. Like I'm imagining that this is just her but as a Pokemon.
I can't remember if she uses that or not, because I haven't played Scarlet and Violet. I remember looking at the trainers, but I've slept since then, so...
Yes. I'm going to say Smash.
Smash the Alcremie.
My lovely wife. You know what I'm going to say. You know! This bitch! Shadow Realm immediately!
Ice Cube did nothing wrong!
He is a murderer! He is wanted in 4 countries!
He is no such thing! He's a little derpy penguin who just wants love!
He is guilty of various war crimes! He's wanted in every country!
Yes.
For one reason or another!
He is innocent of these crimes. This is vile slander.
That is not even his real face. That is a mask that he uses to conceal his identity, and he knows it's hideous because hideous masks are the you know? Let me try that again. That's the aesthetic of a serial killer.
Look what you did!
I have spoken!
I still think you should hug him.
I have several questions.
Please give me some of them.
Question 1. What is with the size difference?
I'm glad you asked that. So, starting back in Red and Blue, they introduced Pokemon that were fossil Pokemon because Jurassic Park was still relatively a new and sexy thing. Relatively. So, like in Red and
Next Jurassic Park Smasher Pass.
In Red and Blue, you could find fossils and bring them to a certain lab, and they would extract DNA from the fossils and bring them back to life as Pokemons.
Yep.
And they did this in a couple of generations. In Sword and Shield, they decided to do something a little different. God, I'm trying to remember what the name of the scientist is. I'd have to look it up. It's something like Gigantic Fraud or something. But instead of finding one fossil and bringing it to her, there are 4 fossils that are incomplete. And you bring 2 of them together, and she gives you a Pokemon that clearly does not want to be alive anymore. There are 4 possible fossil Pokemon you can get that are sins against God from her taking these 2 fossils, mashing them together, and bringing them to life with the power of science. This is arguably the least offensive one.
Yes.
They get so much worse.
Yeah, like there's one that's like half fish, half dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that one, the head is on the tail, and the tail is like a neck, and it looks like, please kill me. And there's another one where the head is on backwards, and it's also like, please kill me.
Shadow Realm.
So, Dracozolt is Shadow Realm.
And then put it out of its misery.
I still think you should hug him.
Oh, she's cute. Who this?
So, this is Weavile, which is the evolved form of Sneasel. Sneasel was introduced in Gold and Silver. Weavile was introduced in Diamond and Pearl. It is a dark ice type. It is actually the signature Pokemon of Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic. I really like this Pokemon. Not so much. But it is a sneaky, thiefy beep Pokemon.
Yep.
I see both sides of the argument here, but I'm leaning toward Smash.
Okay.
Oh, she's just a little grape lady with her grapes.
Actually, she's a little olive lady. Arboliva, grass normal type. It's an olive tree lady.
Do I respect her or am I into her? What the fuck am I saying? Smash? Fuck it.
Okay.
Ah, there she is.
Okay, now I want to say pass, but am I saying pass because I actually do want to pass, or am I saying pass because we have too many smashes? I think I'd pass. She's like borderline baby, and I think I'd rather commit war crimes with her.
Okay, that is fair.
Yeah.
Tinkaton is one of my favorite Pokemon designs from Scarlet and Violet.
She's so cute. That's a fucking flamingo.
That is Flamigo.
That's a literal fucking flamingo.
It is a flying fighting Pokemon, and it wants to murder. It wants murder so badly.
It actually just couldn't have that face.
It hasn't met people, and it wants them dead.
I Oh my god, I love this creature.
So do I!
What was that?
I kind of love it too, just because it's like, murder flamingo must kill.
It's just like I'm gonna still pass because that's literally That's just a fucking flamingo. That is a lawn decoration next to my grandma's pool. God rest her soul. That's a pass. Yeah.
Dunspores.
The evolved form of Dunsparce.
Everybody was waiting for years for Dunsparce to get an evolution, and in Scarlet and Violet, they gave it an evolution, and it was literally, we added an extra section or two to it. And everyone was like, fuck you! The fan game made it like a majestic dragon thing!
I think that's hilarious, and I love the design from that standpoint. Still a pass, because it looks like a larva thing that isn't even awake.
It's some Japanese myth thing.
I recognize him, but... It looks like... It looks like a glorified bongo drum.
That is Polyrath. It is a tadpole water fighting type. One of the original 150.
Okay, maybe not bongo drum, but like, you know, those little like wacky things with like the little balls at the end.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting much of a like, you know. So I'm a pass, but I respect him.
Now we'll do this one,
Yep.
because it's the perfect one to close on after the hilarious train wreck that this was.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Oh no.
Hi.
Okay, so you combine Comfortable Doug with Moopsy. Do either of you know who Comfortable Doug is?
Nope.
Nope.
That's probably for the best, but I'm gonna show you anyway to prove my point.
So this is Clodsire, which is...
A variant on Quagsire in Scarlet and Violet.
Yep. This one is ground poison, but it's specifically to the Paldean region, Scarlet Violet.
Yep.
It immediately became a meme in the community because fucking look at it.
Yeah.
It's so head empty, no thoughts. This is Comfortable Doug.
What the fuck am I looking at?
I
Adventure
think
Time,
it's
I
a
assume?
wall. Huh?
Is it Adventure Time?
No, this is
Okay.
Centaur World.
Oh, okay.
But fair enough guess. It's I think it's a walrus centaur. Admittedly, I haven't seen Centaur World, but I know a lot through osmosis. But I know that he's perpetually sweating, and I don't like it. But okay. That so the guy above is a little pillow. And unlike with Snorlax, I'm not going to count that as a smash, because it's more like a little hold you in my arms type of deal. So pass.
Clodsire is pass. I was expecting that to be a Shadow Realm, but hey.
It's not, well, it's cute, but like I wouldn't say it's baby.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's just head empty, no thoughts. And, like, considering the two things I compared it to, there might be a secret murderous intent. We don't know. So apologies for the anticlimactic ending to this video, but hey, just remember, everything else that happened.
Exactly.
Yep, that is 30 smashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Yeah, alright.
26 passes.
Yep.
7 smashes, and 1, 2, Father O'Hagan, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Shadow Realms.
Yep.
Is that including or excluding O'Hagan?
That's including O'Hagan.
My favorite Pokemon, Father O'Hagan, drunk enough to kick your ass type.
3-time naval boxing champion.
Yeah, he'd be a fighting / alcohol type.
I'm sure that's in some
Also-
fan game somewhere.
Probably.
If Pokemon Uranium exists, God knows there's a Pokemon Alcohol somewhere out there. But yes, that was significantly more smashes than I was expecting, and some of those smashes were surprising, honestly.
It's significantly more smashes than I was expecting, too. I was expecting to come in here with a holier-than-thou attitude and have a concerning amount of, that's an animal, pass, that's an animal, pass. But it's an even more concerning amount of, that's an animal, smash.
To be fair, several of these we did cherry pick from, like, things that are like, this is big in the furry community. This is big in the furry community. That's a meme. That is big in the furry community.
Okay, so you're also accusing me of being a furry, is that it?
I am not. I am doing no such thing. Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
Oh, she turned into the flamingo.
The murder flamingo attacks!
Yeah! I actually don't want to swing too hard. Sherman is right here.
And he is a good boy.
Yes.
He's a good baby.
But yes, we have smashed and or passed several Pokemon.
In one case, literally.
Yes.
And we had Zoroark. Mental note for that for myself later.
Oh, God. What have I become?
We're good influence.
I've gone full degenerate. What?
Nothing.
Oh.
You're allowed to be.
I am, but I feel like this says something about me that I did not previously know.
And
I'm not sure.
That's how we grow.
Yeah, by fucking a Pokemon.
by fucking up. Yes, that's how we grow.
Gotta love them all.
Gotta love them all. Fuck them on.
Oh, that kind of pocket. I see. That kind of pocket monster. We evolve much like the Pokemon. We experience lust much like the Pokemon.
So this has been us. That has been Layla, who has been a remarkably good sport about this.
And there's a cat walking out of the room.
Hi, Squatch. Rare appearance of cat number 3.
Squatch, how do you feel about Pokemon?
She left. But she probably doesn't give a shit.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we hope you all have enjoyed this, whatever this was.
Is this what it feels like to lose your virginity?
I don't think so.
Help me.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Help.